well, if you're an atheist, what's the point of life? Living, if you're after you die, there's nothing after death. You just disappear. That's it. No consciousness. What's the point of life? Who cares about being nice to other people? Who cares about the future or any of that stuff? What's the point? What is the point of living if after you die, there's nothing? What do you care if you're rude to someone or you treat people like garbage or whatever? I mean, who cares? Who cares about future generations or being unto others? That is something you will hear from theists a lot. What's the point? What they're telling you essentially is, if they knew there was no God, they would live any way they choose. That's the biggest thing they're telling you. They're telling you exactly what they would do. And then, of course, why does there have to be something after death? Why is it that you have to have a little carrot after you're dead, something, heaven, in order for you to even do anything for your life? Why is it? I mean, you theists, why is it you feel you have to have an afterlife, that you have to go to heaven, a reward for being good, helping people? Why is that necessary? So you would not help people or be good to people otherwise? You know how fast the human race would go extinct if we just did our own thing, just stayed in bed all day and got fat and everything? I never understand people that ask that question. I've seen it, heard it before, but I heard it again this afternoon. Bill and I was at the Noah Ark museum thingy, and he was talking to Ken Ham, and Ken Ham was like, what's the point? Why do you care about this? Why do you care what we do? What do you care? What happens? Why do you care about research and learning? You're going to die anyways. Well, you got to think about future generations. Of course, Ken Ham, why do you care? When there's nothing left of you, why does he care? Why should he care? After he's dead, he's going to be in heaven. Why should he? According to him, of course. There are some people who don't think he'll be in heaven. Some people think he's going to hell because he's not a true Christian. That's how religion works. I'm a true Christian, you're not. And I want to do another video on that. That's not a point of this one. But why does he have to have, life after death in order for his life to be meaningful? You give your own life meaning. You make your own life meaningful. Whether your life means anything to you or not is up to you. Does not need to be a God. There shouldn't have to be, a God everywhere. And that's the thing about religion I love the most, is that, and Bill and I could have said it, but he didn't think. Probably would have made him like an asshole if he did. He could have said to Ken Ham. Actually, I think he probably should have said it, though. He's like, well, let me ask you this then. According to your religion, okay, I could murder all these people. I could rape all these women, kill them too, murder all these people, go out, rob a couple stores, shoot up some places, steal, shoplift, steal, and all this stuff. I get caught by the police, I get tried and convicted, I get sentenced to death. I'm on death row, I'm being strapped in the gurney, the nails in my arms, and the preacher asked me if I want to be saved, and I think about it, and sincerely I said yes. I want to hear about it. And I hear the gospel preached to me, and I get saved. Is that really justice? Is that really moral? Does that really give your life meaning, knowing that, hey, somebody could do something like that, live their life like that, and then on their last minutes alive, they can all of a sudden just get saved? Is that that more valuable than those of us who are, obviously not 100% confident, but pretty confident there's nothing after death, because there's no evidence of it, and there's really no way for your consciousness to go on after you're dead. But why does there have to be something after you're dead? For you to have to enjoy life, for you have to help others, do things, plan for the future, care about the future. And have you noticed how these theists, not just Christians, but theists, they don't even seem to care about the future? A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them. Think about it. They don't care about their environment. They don't care about the environment. They don't care about, anything they do. Look at these jihadists, these Muslim jihadists. They don't care about the future. They just want to spread their hatred, their religion throughout the whole world. It's just as funny to me when a theist says, well, according to you, there's nothing after life, after death. So after you're dead, what's the point? What's the point of doing this, that, blah, 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 blah? Well, what's the point in your religion? What if you're wrong about your religion? So what's the point? You worship this God. You could be worshiping the wrong God. You could be worshiping your God the wrong way, and you're going to go to hell. Some people believe you can lose your salvation. There are people who believe you can't. There are people who believe you have to be baptized to be saved. There are people who believe you have to go to church on Saturday. There are people who believe you got to follow 7 sacraments. And they each believe the other person's going to go to hell. What if you belong to one that goes to hell? Because all 5 of them, only one of them, if the Christianity was true, only one of those 5 could be right. And there's no way for you to know. And your God's not going to tell you. Because everyone that prays and asks their Holy Spirit always gets the answer, yeah, you're right. I've never understood people who ask that question. What's the point of life if after you're dead there's nothing left of you? Like, you don't really get a choice, You can lie in bed until you're dead, starve to death, well, die of thirst if you choose. If that's what you want to do, is just live your life thinking that I have to go to church and worship this deity in order for my life to be meaningful. Go ahead. I'm not going to stop anybody. I'm not forcing anyone to watch a video. I don't tell anybody this stuff personally because I could care less unless they ask me. But why is it that you have to have an afterlife in order for you to feel that life is meaningful? I just never understood that. And what I like is how Ken Ham felt he had that gotcha thing. Because, Bill and I didn't actually completely answer it because there's no real answer to it. And he can't answer what the questions I'm asking or anyone else would ask him similar type of thing. Well, are you saying that if you knew for a fact that there wasn't a God, that you would just go ahead and do horrible things to people? Do you really believe that if there's no God, that life is meaningless? And why? Why do you believe that then? Well, feel free to like, subscribe, feel free to watch any of my other videos, feel free to leave a comment, but I don't read comments, but for free. Thanks.